For my professional development goal for the 2011-2012 school year, I chose to demonstrate growth from the entry level to the adoption level in the goal-directed strand of the TIM by developing technology-based tools and procedures to facilitate student creation and accomplishment of self-directed goals. In order to do this, the fourth grade team set aside 4 differentiation periods each week that would be used for students to implement their methods towards achieving their self-directed goals. We wanted to introduce and guide the students through the goal-setting process, create and share a student SMART goal template on Google Docs, provide students with web-based resources to practice skills, increase their knowledge and skills with Google Apps to facilitate their goal-setting development. We also wanted to schedule 2 parent technology nights where parents would present, or students would present to their parents and document their growth so far. First thing that we did was we had the students take their fall MAPS testing and use that score as a baseline for setting their goal. Each student was provided with a SMART goal template. We filled out part of the defining goal statement for them, stating I will improve my map. They had to choose from reading or math score from whatever their baseline was to the recommended improvement provided for them by the MAPS program. They also were asked to identify their weakest area. This was also provided by the MAPS data. As they went through the process, they were required to apply the strategies and activities they selected to evaluate their progress and also keep track of their progress. This SMART goal was referred to during each differentiation period. As a way to monitor their progress, the students were provided with a daily record template. This template was a Google spreadsheet. They simply filled out the date and the different activities that they did. This helped the students record what they had done each day and also provided the teacher with a way to track what they were doing. Occasionally, they received a differentiation period exit slip where they were required to submit what they had done and how it helped them. They also were required to document what they felt they needed help with next time. Here's an example of that Google form. Here's an example of the Google form that we asked them to complete, showing what their design, debrief, do, the 4 Ds, what they did during that time. We also created a shared Google Doc that allowed any fourth grader to evaluate games and activities that they were doing. They gave recommendations specifically for games that worked on the iPod, since not all games did. This was provided so all students could use the resource to better meet their goal. Once in January and once in the end of the year after the winter and spring testing periods, the students created parent presentations that documented their growth. They were provided with a template and they were required to fill in the slides. The fourth grade team provided the students with activities using live binders. These activities were broken down according to subject area, the strand within each subject, and the particular writ band within each subject, so the students could work on activities and games that targeted their learning at the level that they were at. As I reflect on my PDP, I felt we made great strides this year in meeting our goal. We were able to provide the students with resources that allowed them to become self-directed learners and target their learning at their level.